Hello again. I'm back with another review. This one is of Prang colored pencils. I picked up this 50 set from Amazon for about $15. As you can see, I've already opened the box. The box isn't very user-friendly, and it feels like it's going to fall apart after about 3 uses. On the back of the box we have the colors. It says 50 bright blendable colors, pre-sharpened real wood. It shows that they are art and creative materials certified. Nothing to really indicate they are trying to be environmentally friendly. And of course, the pencils are made in China. Someone asked me to do a review of these, but I was a bit reluctant. Then recently, I came across another YouTube posting that ranked them above Crayola when comparing them with other budget or student grade colored pencils. So I thought they might be worth a try. So here we have most of the colors laid out. There are a few more, which includes some neon colors, a gold, a silver, and the white. There's still a neon yellow hiding in here. I don't think I need to be testing these right now. So you have a good assortment of colors, yellows, reds, greens, blues, basically everything you might ask for. The descriptions tend to be confusing for me, at least, in some cases. They're all labeled, but the labels just don't seem to always match the color of the pencils. For instance, this one is tangerine, and the bright orange beside it is pumpkin. So tangerine looks tan, and the pumpkin is a bright orange with red tones to it. Tangerine, to me, would be more of an orange color, while I probably wouldn't use pumpkin to describe a color at all. They have natural and peach and a good assortment of browns for flesh colors, black, as well as they have a few grays, a cool gray, and a warm gray. Now, today, I'm going to do some simple drawings to see how they blend and layer, how they feel in general. I might also pull out some other student grade pencils and see how they compare. But before I do that, I'll just bring to your attention one other observation. I noticed that about 20% of the pencils have damaged or crumbly leads at the back of the pencils. Now I thought I would just bring this up because I really haven't seen this before with any other pencils. Now many pencils you just can't see the leads at the back. In the few cases you can, like Crayola or Prismacolor, I don't really notice this happening. So maybe some concerns for the durability if we are seeing cracking and crumbling at the back of the pencils before I have even used them. I'm going to start with shades of yellow and orange. There's a good selection of these shades. I'm basically doing about 2 layers of each color and then trying some blending. After that, I might see if they're able to take another layer. Now I do notice that the yellow and oranges are quite bright and they layer reasonably well and blend not that bad. They are not as smooth as Prismacolors, but not that dry either. Now onto the green. I'm going to start with yellow and then move to darker shades of green. These all blend fairly well. Greens aren't as intense as the orange, but still not that bad. Now onto the blues. They blend well, but the intensity is lacking a bit. One thing to note is that the feel of each pencil is fairly consistent. The pencils are larger in diameter, more like a Faber-Castell Polychromos, and the wood has a very distinctive smell, similar to cheap hobby wood from a dollar store. Lastly will be the flesh tones, starting with natural and peach, working my way to brown and sepia. Overall, for all the colors but the yellow-orange combination, I get the feeling of average. Feel, intensity, blending and layering, they're all about average. So I really need to get out some other pencils and see how they compare to the Prang. For the flesh tone comparison, I'll go with Prismacolor Scholar. This is mainly because I found the dark browns of the Scholars to lack intensity. The light peach for the Scholar feels scratchy, and in the end, the intensity of the Prang pencils proves to be the winner, but just barely. The sepia gives me a noticeably darker brown than the Scholar set. So how about the green? I don't work with green much, so I decided to go with my Faber-Castell Classic Color pencils. This is part of the comparison where the Faber-Castells shine. The 48 set has a good collection of greens. They layer nicely and blend reasonably well. The tones are fine. They definitely outshine the Prang pencils. But the most important thing is I actually enjoy working with the Faber-Castell Classic pencils. They sharpen easily, they have nice sharp tips that are strong, and it's easy to layer them. For the blues, I decided to drag out my 24 set of Crayolas. Again, I'm only using student or budget grade pencils for this comparison. Now, you don't have many blues to choose from in a 24 set, but the Crayolas are still up to the task. The intensities are better for the Crayolas, but I would say I have to work fairly hard with them to fill in the tooth and layer and blend them. Final thoughts on Prang? They seem okay, but I think I'll have to work with them a bit more before I can really recommend them. For one, I find them difficult to sharpen because of the type of wood they use. This could be more frustrating when working on a bigger project. So I will hopefully be back with a more in-depth review in the future. But for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I should be back in a week or two with another drawing or review.